Hi everyone, welcome back to English Fab, where learning English is practical, useful, and fab. Today we're going to focus on personal character, something that's essential in everyday conversations, especially when talking about people's personalities and behaviors. Many learners find it challenging to express different aspects of character, whether it's talking about someone's positive traits, emotional qualities, or how they interact socially. But don't worry, we'll break it down together. In today's lesson, we'll cover a natural conversation that demonstrates how to talk about personal character. We'll also introduce key phrases and useful vocabulary to help you describe traits like optimism, ambition, or even being critical. Plus, we'll provide practical tips for using these expressions confidently in your everyday conversations. If you find English difficult, don't worry. You can translate the subtitles into English and your own language like this. Check the description below for extra details. Are you ready? Let's get started. So we need to consider everyone's personal character when assigning roles for this project. It's important to have a mix of strengths. What do you think of Sarah?
Sarah? She's definitely a positive influence. She's always encouraging, and her optimism makes the team feel motivated. She's very emotionally supportive, which is key in a group setting.
I agree, she has such a positive attitude, but I noticed she can sometimes be a little too optimistic, which makes her underestimate challenges. That can be a bit of a negative trait when we're working on complex tasks.
That's true, but I think her enthusiasm can balance out the more cautious team members. How about Mark? He's a bit more reserved, but seems reliable.
Mark's a solid team member. He's very dependable, which is a great emotional trait. But he can be a bit too introverted sometimes, especially when we need someone to lead a brainstorming session or spark some creativity.
Yes, he's not the most social when it comes to group discussions. But his focus and practical mindset help keep things grounded. We might just need to encourage him to speak up more. What about Lucy? She's always on top of things, but she tends to be a little critical.
Lucy is very detail-oriented and has high standards, which is great for quality control, but yes, she can be a bit harsh at times. Her critical nature might discourage some of the team members. She can also be a bit impatient when things don't go as planned.
I agree. She's definitely more driven by results than by the process, which can lead to frustration. But her ambition pushes everyone to do better. It's just important for us to help her channel that energy in a constructive way.
True. What about John? He's got a lot of energy but sometimes seems too impulsive and not fully thoughtful in his decisions.
John's definitely lively and brings a lot of energy to the team, which helps keep things dynamic. But his impulsiveness can sometimes lead to mistakes. He's got a great social personality, though, and is very open with his thoughts, which makes collaboration easier.
His social nature definitely helps keep the team connected. I just wish he'd slow down a little and think things through more carefully. Maybe we can help him with that by pairing him with someone more strategic.
That sounds like a good plan. Balancing positive traits like enthusiasm and energy with emotional traits like thoughtfulness and patience is key. We need to make sure everyone's strengths are used well without letting negative traits hold the team back.
Exactly. It's all about finding that balance between personality types. With a little guidance, everyone can bring out the best in each other.
I'm feeling good about this team. Once we get everyone in the right roles, I think we'll do great things together.
Me too. We've got a strong mix of personalities, and by focusing on the positives and supporting each other with the areas we need to improve, we'll definitely succeed. And that's a wrap for today's lesson on this topic. We've explored how to talk about personal character, focusing on describing different traits and behaviors. Let's quickly review what we covered today. What we talked about. We discussed the importance of recognizing positive and negative traits when talking about people's personalities. We explored emotional and social traits that affect how people interact with others. We practiced using key phrases to describe different aspects of personal character clearly in conversation. Key phrases. She's always encouraging, and her optimism makes the team feel motivated. Her ambition pushes everyone to do better. His impulsiveness can sometimes lead to mistakes. I appreciate Mark's dependable and grounded nature. Lucy's critical nature might discourage some of the team members. John's social nature helps keep the team connected. Her critical nature can be a little too harsh at times. His enthusiasm really helps lift the energy in the room. Learning these phrases is useful because they allow you to express your thoughts about people's personalities and behaviors more clearly. Whether you're in a team setting or just talking about someone's character, using these phrases will help you sound more natural and confident. Try to practice these expressions and use them in your daily conversations. You'll soon feel comfortable using them to describe people and situations around you. Okay, Thanks for watching today's lesson on English Fab. I hope you found these English tips useful and feel more confident. Remember, practice makes perfect, so try using these phrases in your daily conversations. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more Fab English lessons. Until next time, keep practicing and stay Fab.